You're a Jedi.
Before we start today's video, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below. Use code AHSOKA in all caps to get $7 off your order. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the vid.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to my Star Wars Skeleton Crew review / breakdown video. We of course are going to go ahead and we're going to discuss a number of different references, things that you might have missed throughout the second episode of Skeleton Crew, as well as a plethora of different Easter eggs and an overall breakdown of the second episode to Skeleton Crew. We of course are going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So, if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here. Not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so I think I should go without saying that yes, of course, there are spoilers ahead for Skeleton Crew's first two episodes, but in this video we are primarily going to be discussing its second episode. My non-spoiler review of the second episode, the first two episodes, is stop what you're doing, go watch it, go into it with an open mind, and you'll honestly really like it, and that's kind of what I did. I wasn't really going into the show with many anticipations or many expectations, and well, here we are. It really paid off, and this is just a fun adventure. Take it as it is. It's just a fun show, at least for as of right now. I think the different Easter eggs and references and different plot points and things that were set up in these first two episodes definitely will play off into the finale and closer to some of those later episodes, and have a grander playoff even into the grander kind of part of where the Mandoverse and this whole post-Return of the Jedi era is really beginning to head towards. But let's kick it off with trying to figure out exactly what is happening on this planet of At-Aten and where the kids are from. It seems to be a main driving force of the show as of right now, pun intended, as nobody actually knows what this planet exactly is, and even the kids that are from it don't even know what this home planet of theirs exactly is and what it means to so many others. The point being is At-Aten seems to be this lost city, or this lost planet essentially, that promises a true life of luxury and everything that you would ever want and anticipate, especially in the pirate world where the show is heavily dealing with a lot of pirates, especially as their main antagonists. The kids can't get home until they figure out why their planet is hidden in the first place as well, and even at that, still trying to figure out why their planet of At-Aten is hidden away in something that just nobody seems to know about. Why is it specifically a pirate legend? What are the security droids that roam At-Aten seem to be hiding, and the whole society as a whole seem to be hiding from the grander universe? It almost plays as like this Wakanda from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but in a galaxy far, far away, and for the Star Wars IP. Why haven't the kids ever seen the Star Wars before and have left this planet? If the childlike fun isn't hooking you at this point, this is the part that will keep adults coming back. I'm concerned about what will happen to Wim's father, Wendell, as he is taken to whoever the mysterious supervisor seems to be, but I think that there is an exciting setup for this quote-unquote like second part of the story, like a second story going on within the main story, of course. I'm kind of just seeing where things play off with all of that is something that's kind of piquing my interest as well. How the society of At-Aten also plays with the greater society of a galaxy far, far away. Like, does other factions, essentially like the New Republic, know that At-Aten is a thing, is kind of a big question right now. Fern's mother, Farah, as well, seems to understand that not everything is as seems to be on the planet if the trailers are also to be believed, and that they're also kind of in the hidden and in the shadows, and that there is a higher archy out there that's kind of keeping them in the shadows, and not everybody knows that At-Aten is, you know, as hidden as it is. The other big question that we're interested in uncovering is how will Skeleton Crew be connected to the bigger, grander universe, as I had mentioned, to the rest of the Mandoverse, the other implication of the other shows, such as The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett even, Ahsoka, and everything else that is going on in this vast Mandoverse and post-Return of the Jedi era. Skeleton Crew specifically takes place right after the events of The Mandalorian Season 3, and actually seems to be taking place at the same time as Ahsoka, so maybe by the time this finale rolls around, or the later episodes roll around, we'll hear something about Thrawn, but that's something I'd like to discuss in further detail and in further depth in a separate feature video here on the channel. While the pirate Vane, I think everybody knows about at this point, who makes his wonderful reappearance from The Mandalorian Season 3 in Skeleton Crew, he can't be only connected to the bigger story. It can't be a mere kind of just a coincidence, I think. I do think that Skeleton Crew needs to be able to stand on its own, and if for anything, these first 2 episodes have definitely done so to prove that, which it has done so far, but our concern is if the final episodes will be nothing but a setup for Dave Filoni's Mandoverse movie, and kind of for Ahsoka Season 2, and maybe even for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. But even then, let me make it clear and cut, I wouldn't be mad at that either, which will all tie together all the shows anyway at the end of the day is something that they're kind of looking to do, and something that they need to do more of. It's something that the Book of Boba Fett made thrive, and something that made that show so much better than it was. If Thrawn arrives on the planet of Aten, I think is, I'm going to say right now, probably going to be a huge turner and a huge pivotal point that I think very well could come to fruition. Again, it's something I'd like to discuss in a separate video here on the channel in more detail and in more depth, but I definitely think that can be a huge thing that we'll see. The reasoning for Aten being such a hidden planet as well, it definitely has an uncoven of resources, something that the rest of the galaxy would be hungry to get at. And also having Thrawn invade and take over all of their money to fund his new empire, it'd be kind of salty, but, you know, it'd be a nice setup for with what we would see for the rest of the Mandoverse, as I had mentioned. So far, the showrunners have done an excellent job making something new in Star Wars while still weaving in the threads that something is still happening for the bigger, grander story, and we're waiting to see if this execution will land on 2 feet. If we had any gripes, it would simply be having longer episodes. I think for one is something that we can all agree with. I was a little bit caught off about having the credits are exceptionally long. I feel like they're a closer to 10 minutes. You can correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but they feel a bit longer than need be. You know, of course, credit everybody, but you guys get the point. They just feel long, and you look at the time, it's like, oh, it's a 30-minute episode, but it's really 25 minutes or 20 minutes long. Again, I could be wrong about that. Anyway, other gripe would having KB, one of the kids, play more, and so with more of the future episodes. She's very much that Tech from the Bad Batch kind of type of the group, but she's not as prominent as Tech was in his series, at least for these first 2 episodes. But just seeing something more with her character, I think would be fascinating for episode 3 and for the future episodes as well, fleshing out her character a little bit more. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video, as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated, so they're always changing. So make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.